So in this episode, we're going to be doing the crankshaft main bearings. They're just standard. So here's a part number and a part number right here. ACO main bearings. And we're also going to be doing the crankshaft end play on this guy. I'm not going to be installing the pistons just yet. I still need to finish gapping those. But we're going to do the bearings, install the crankshaft, do the end play, all those, torque those down to spec, and see me struggle because I remember torquing these down and it's not a fun time. So all right, but there's something inside actually on the one's in, another one in. Okay, that's it. You're just lining up the tangs with the corresponding area. That's pretty much it. So you won't get it wrong if you do it right. So here, this is nice because we don't have to match up the split thrust bearing, but like this. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we're ready to install the crankshaft. Thoroughly clean your crankshaft with brake cleaner, and also there's journals in there. You want to make sure that you clean it too. So, but before that, we're gonna go ahead and put some assembly lube on the bearings. This is important when first startup. You're gonna need all that jam. So let's go ahead and get your finger in there. Get nice and all over the bearing. So not a very graceful way of doing this. You kind of just do it. Cool. This is the crankshaft installed. Looks pretty good. This kind of like a shared cap design. One way to tell if it's 6-bolt or not, right there. Yeah. So I'm gonna take out these. I still have the old ones on there. One of these studs are different because one of them go to the oil pickup tube. So you gotta make sure you do that right, and install like that. That's how it looks like. And yeah, just gonna place it on here. That's probably why, because I was spinning it. Front goes this way, by the way, towards the crank pulley, but I was spinning it and I couldn't get it to fucking spin. I'm like, oh shit. So make sure you're straight on there, boom, and then you're ready. Pound her down. I'm going to leave it like that, and we're going to move on to the other caps. Straight at this guy, and I like going in a crisscross pattern. That's your middle cap, traditional looking cap too. So there's that. Alright, so here's the last cap we're gonna install. This has the split, or the the one piece design thrust bearing. So let's take this guy out. There you go. New bearing. Lube it up. Again, same direction towards the crankshaft. And boom. There you go. Now we're just going to line it up here the best we can into those areas. Alright. The main caps are on with the new bearings. Let's go ahead and tighten these get them screwed in, get them going. Okay. I'm just gonna run these in with the drill, not really torque it, so. Kind of run them in, you know. Okay. All right, so for our torquing sequence, obviously you want to check out your shank length, aka your bolt length, just to check if there was any variance between your bolts, so you know you're not really stretching it and stuff like that. You got to make sure, because these are very important, as well as make sure you get the right torque sequence right here. So. Alright guys, so turns out the manual is incorrect. Both Chilton's and Haynes for some reason. I went to the good old DSM forums and they said the 6-bolt main rod bolts, main cap bolts are 49 foot-pounds from inside out. That's what I'm getting at. So going from the inside and out, 49 foot-pounds. Sounds a lot more reasonable than 15. I think it was 47 bolts that were 17 or 15 or something like that. So let's go ahead and torque these down to 49 foot-pounds. And yeah, it'll be kind of hard because it's gonna move all over the place, but let's see. Holy shit. Alright. Holy crap. Damn! That's crazy. There you go. That's 4. Move over here. Short ass fucking leverage. Seven, 9, 10. Fuck yeah. Woo! Crank is in. Alright guys, let's move on to the next segment, which is doing the crankshaft end play. And I'd say we did a good job doing this thing. It's torqued to spec. It's ready to go. It's smooth. No problems yet. So let's go ahead. Alright. You want to hit kind of like this flat area of the, whatchamacallit, the crankshaft. It's a nice and flat area. Use a magnetic mount too. That helps. And for the gauge, we're trying to get it zeroed. That seems to be a pretty good length. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put, I'm going to force the crankshaft the other way. And that right there, we're going to go back to 0. Go back. So we're going to go back to 0. Somewhat, let me adjust it a little bit more. Okay, that's 0. Okay, then we're going to flip it the other way. Flip it the other way. So that's a really good spec actually. Look at that. You guys can't see that, but that says that says 4,000. Alright guys, that concludes this segment of the build again. Today we got a lot of good news on the crank itself. First of all, this crank is uncut, so no modifications, no machine work. It's just straight. I just bought it and it just spec'd out to be nearly perfect. Every clearance was pretty good. The journals, and there's lightly scoring on there, but you know, nothing I can't feel with the fingernail. everything came out pretty sick. You know, it spins freely. I mean, it's insane how well this thing spins. Now look at that. Just let's go ahead and keep going with this project. I got a lot more to go. I think we just completed a lot more stuff, and we're beginning to the good stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this segment of the build. Again, we did the crankshaft installation as well as the new standard ACO race bearings. Everything was smooth. So we did the crankshaft endplay, which kind of gave us around a 4,000.004, right in the money of the range. So that's perfect. I wouldn't have done it any other way. So next up, I think we're gonna do the piston ring. I'm gonna do a little bit of filming on the piston ring end gap and what's my approach on that. We're also going to do the pistons to the rods, so we're going to go record that. And this short block is looking more and more complete. And yeah, see you guys on the next segment.